I don't want to say that's life imitating art or art imitating life. I've got great aspirations, but yes, I love those characters. When I read the script, it's time to put your toe in the water.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way.
Things have escalated.
I devised an avenue of attack.
Doggone.
John, pleasure to talk to you once again. I'm Niger Chambers, the Culture Collective, here to talk about another banger of a film, Tapawingo, which is going to be available digitally December 2nd. My friend, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm so glad this movie's finally coming out.
Yeah, yeah. In all due respect here, you're a cult leader. And I hope you take that with the most positive way possible.
I don't think I've ever heard it like that. Like a cult icon. When you say cult leader, you might give the wrong idea to some people.
No.
A leader in the cult icons. I'll take that. A cult leader? Shit, whatever. No, not allowed that.
Because if there's one thing about you, I mean, you just continuously put out amazing projects, but they always are attached to, and even myself have proclaimed them to be cult classics. And we can go down the list, but obviously, once again, you have another one with this. I want to know for you, what is it about this genre? And I consider it like indie comedy, and I've been trying to figure out a better name. So unless you have something better that you kind of use, but what has it been about this sort of genre, subgenre, might you say, that's just been a safe space for you to really continuously make magic?
First, I may have to call it like indie greaseball comedy.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe because I can't play like, you know, by nature, indie comedy is you got low budgets, you got, not a lot of resources. So people are going to tell stories that are a little bit cheaper to tell. It's not going to be time travel. There's not going to be alien invasions. It's going to be like, oh, let's go to a small town with people who have small time aspirations. They don't have a lot going on in their life. I don't want to say that's life imitating art or art imitating life. I've got great aspirations, but yes, I love those characters. When I read the script, this is why do I just get drawn to these? Because I think the indie film aspect of it is really attractive. It's because the package you're going to get. Hey, we're going to go to some location that's got interesting people already living there. You get to soak up the culture. And you get to hang out with your castmates and the crew for like a month or so. And you're up close and personally with them, and whether you like it or not. And I always end up liking it because everybody involved most of the time with indie films are there under the same, understanding that like, yeah, well, it's not about the pay. It's not about the grand productions. It's really about having fun, bringing these characters to life and seeing what we could do with this story. I mean, a lot of times it's these first time directors or second time directors and trying to hopefully get these voices out there. And for me, it's really just about wearing crazy clothes and some sweet hairdos.
Driving doom buggies, I guess, too, right?
Yeah, dude, mullets, mustaches, and doom buggies. How do you say no?
Exactly. And I'm always going to be a continuously supporter of it. And I do think, and I will go on a whole tangent about this for many, many hours, but like, it's interesting because Hollywood is still kind of catching on that there's so much artistry in independent filmmaking and storytelling and these first time directors or producers or actors and these people that are very passionate about the art and the community and getting this entertainment out for the viewers, that you get some of the best work. And like, granted, yes, we had some independent films win best film of the year, but more so than none are a bunch of these great projects that get overlooked just because of the fact of the budget that's behind it. And they still look very good, which is still like because even this one, you're like, it's polished. This is a solid film. Who knows what the budget is, but it's still a solid from beginning to end, one hell of a fun time. And it's crazy because Napoleon Dynamite came out 20 years ago and you're still you're just crescendoing up. You're just getting better and better and better. I mean, and again, much like I told you with the last project, Walter with Beardell, like you showed the versatility in your acting and in whatever role you take. But the one thing I really wanted to say, and I realized it after I finished the interview the last time, and I definitely made sure I made time for it this time, is that there's something super special about you. I've always appreciated you as a fan. I super appreciate you as a person and talking to you. But what I think you do that is so selfish is you as a lead of a film, you're like a point guard where you can still be the star, but you're ensuring everybody around you is shining. And I think that is the job of the director, if I'm not sure. But something with you, it's like you always make sure your dance partners look just as good as you do. In this case, the character Will, played by Jay, fantastic. I want to know with you, is this something that you sort of approach with projects? Is this just something organically that kind of happened with the chemistry that you kind of give off with folks? I just kind of want to know, like, mentally, how do you approach considering that, like, you're so selfless? You have a job to do. You're the lead, but it's always in this sense of caring that you make sure that everybody around you shines just as bright as you do. These supporting characters, they look like leads. They look like the stars. But it's your name on it.
You can have a side story for each of them
every single
they can
time.
have their own film.
Every single time. Yes.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, what is the approach with that?
I mean, I don't know if there's much of a conscious effort as it is just like any project, whether it's film or work or anything that you get involved in, it's coworkers, it's your fellow castmates, it's the crew members. You want everybody to hopefully, have the same vision, be on the same page, do the same kind of work. And if you respect everyone and they respect you, then it's really, you can see it floating amongst everything. And because you want, as an actor / filmmaker, yes, you want your performance to work and to strike people and to get out there. But you also want part of that. What serves the character is the story, and the character serves the story as well. And the story serves the character. And to get that story and that whole vibe, just what you're presenting to the audience, you want them to buy into everything. And I feel like absolutely, if everybody else around you is shining, then if you are great, yes, you're on a pedestal. If you're not as good as the other people, you kind of blend in with the awesomeness. So it's a win-win. It's kind of like you can't lose either way. I mean, unless people say, oh, they were all great except for that one guy. He just stood out and he stunk. No, you hope it's not that. It's just you have fun and it's all part of the fun of the work.
Yeah, fantastic answer. And thank you for that. And thank you for your time once again. The next time we talk, as I keep telling you, I hope to talk about a project that you are the writer and director of. So I'm waiting for that to enter your credits so we can talk about. I'm here to support. I'm here to support anything you do. Jon, thanks once again for your time. And again, Tapawingo, available digitally December 2nd. Appreciate the time, brother.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Ridiculous.